If you've got the Algebra 1 STAAR test coming up and you're not sure what to expect, this video is going to walk you through exactly what's on it and how to prepare for it, so you can walk in ready instead of panicked. I've been teaching math for over 50 years, and I've helped plenty of students go from nervous to confident before test day. If you appreciate me making this type of content, gently tap that like button and let's get to work. Here's the first thing to understand. The STAAR test feels overwhelming, mostly because students don't know what's actually being tested. It's not some mystery exam pulling from every corner of math you've ever seen. A lot of the anxiety comes around this test doesn't come from the math itself. It comes from not knowing what's coming. Once you know the shape of the test, your brain stops treating it like a threat and starts treating it like a checklist. It covers 5 core Algebra 1 topics. And once you know what those are and how to work through them, the whole thing gets a lot less scary. Let's go through each one with a real example, step by step, so you can see exactly how to handle it when it shows up on your test. First up are equations. A typical problem looks like this. 2x plus 5 equals 13. Subtract 5 from both sides, and you get 2x equals 8. Divide both sides by 2, and x equals 4. That's the whole process. Isolate the variable one step at a time. If you can do that reliably, you can handle almost any equation problem this test throws at you. Next is functions. Say you're given f of x equals 3x minus 2, and you need to find f of 4. You just plug 4 in for x. 3 times 4 is 12, minus 2 is 10. So f of 4 equals 10. Function notation looks intimidating the first time you see it, but it's really just a fancy way of saying put a number in, get a number out. Third is slope. If you're given 2 points, say 1, 3 and 4, 9, slope is the change in y divided by the change in x. That's 9 minus 3, which is 6, divided by 4 minus 1, which is 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2, so the slope is 2. Slope questions trip students up mostly because of the subtraction order. Just make sure you subtract in the same direction on top and bottom, and you'll be fine. Fourth is systems of equations. Say you have y equals x plus 2 and y equals 2x minus 1. Since both equal y, you can set them equal to each other. X plus 2 equals 2x minus 1. Add 1 to both sides. X plus 3 equals 2x. Subtract x from both sides. 3 equals x. Plug that back in, and y equals 3 plus 2, which is 5. So x is 3 and y is 5. That substitution move, setting two expressions equal because they both equal the same variable, is the key trick for this whole topic. And fifth is quadratics, specifically factoring. Take x squared plus 5x plus 6. You need two numbers that multiply to 6 and add to 5. Those two numbers are 2 and 3. So it factors into x plus 2 times x plus 3. Once you get comfortable hunting for that pair of numbers, factoring stops being a guessing game and starts being a quick pattern that you can spot. You need more Algebra 1 help? Quick break. If you want a full walkthrough of every major Algebra 1 topic in one place, I made a video covering exactly that. Link is in the description and the pinned comment below. That video pairs really well with this one if any of those 5 topics felt shaky. Now let's talk about scoring, because this trips a lot of students up. The STAAR test has performance levels: approaches, meets, and masters. Approaches is the minimum passing level. Meets shows solid grade level understanding, and masters is the top tier. And it means you're not just passing, you're showing real command of the material. Knowing which level you're aiming for changes how you study, because just passing and showing mastery call for two very different amounts of practice. One thing that separates students who do well from students who don't is time management during the test. You've got a limited number of minutes and a set number of questions, and the biggest mistake I see is students spending too long on one hard problem instead of moving on and coming back to it. A good rule of thumb: if you're stuck for more than about 2 minutes, flag the question, move forward, and circle back once you've finished the rest. That one habit alone can save you enough time to actually finish the test. Now, the 3 most common mistakes I see on this test. Number 1 is rushing through word problems without reading them carefully, which leads to solving for the wrong variable or misreading what's being asked. Slow down enough to know what the question's actually asking before you start solving. Number 2 is sign errors when working with negative numbers, especially in multi-step equations. A single dropped negative sign can flip your whole answer. Number 3 is forgetting to check whether an answer actually makes sense in context. If a problem asks how many apples someone bought and your answer is -3, that's your signal to go back and check your work. You're ready for test day, and if you want another video that'll help you build your math confidence from the ground up, I've got one on mastering your multiplication facts fast. You can find it linked below right here. Between that and the 5 topics we just walked through, you've got a solid foundation heading into test day.